Welcome to the Misperception Podcast. Happy 2026, guys. I'm so happy that you came back. Comment, like, subscribe as always. Share if you care. And without further ado, let's dive into the video. First and foremost, guys, I'm super stoked about the new year. How y'all feeling? Like, y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling nervous? I saw somebody make a post and it made me laugh. They said I'm at a point. They was like, I'm at a point in my life where like I'm not where I was and I'm not kind of where I want to be. I'm just at a point. So for any of y'all that's just at a point, clap it up, okay? Because progress is progress, honey. Forward is forward. Anyways, I have set some intentions for the new year. I got some ideas brewing, and new year, new opportunities, okay? That is going to be the title of this video. So welcome to the first video of 2026. New year, new opportunity. Every single time that you ask for something, that you pray for something, that you're trying to manifest something, you will be presented with an opportunity. A lot of people are stoked and feeling great about this new year because there's an opportunity to change. There's an opportunity to sow. There's an opportunity to grow. This is the opportunity, right? You want to get your mind together, your body together, your spirit together. This is your opportunity, right? To stop doing whatever wasn't serving you and try to enact some new tactics, some new habits, okay? Because you can't continue to do the same thing expecting a different outcome, because that's crazy. That's not even delusional. That is insanity. Okay, and we are concerned about the people that are insane. Nothing wrong with the Lulu and a little faith, but we're not gonna do. We're not gonna be insane. Okay, you can't keep doing the same thing except expecting a different outcome, right? So with that, let's just talk about some points. If you are somebody that's like, and I know it's a big thing, everybody wanna have a good, successful relationships, but you gotta be true to yourself. Do you truly believe that's your person? Do you think that is truly the one that is intended for you? Like, is that the person that your fruit is gonna come from? Is that if that person took you through there, if they took you through there in 2025, I promise you 9 times out of 10, they're going to take you through there in 2026. Go ahead and get rid of them, okay? Don't let nobody else take you through there without consent. But no, seriously, if you need to really focus on yourself in this season and change some dynamics or establish some boundaries, this is your opportunity. Don't miss it, right? It is simply just another day, but it is a whole new year. And a lot of people didn't make it this far. I specifically like to gauge the years with my birthday. So even though it's New Year and I'm excited, I gauge how far I've come based on my birthday. So when I do turn 27 in a couple months, I'll look over on the year of 26 for me, like the age 26. That's what I'll do. But even in that magnitude, I'm still going to approach this year with intention. This is 12 months. It's a restart. You can do whatever you set your mind to. And when you do set your mind to something, remember that it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen because, I said I'm going to be better than I was last year, so I'm going to, let's just say, lose this weight. You're going to not lose that weight by February, honey. You're going to have to commit month after month after month after month after month when you're tired, when you're sleepy, when you don't have the energy, when your friends are doing one thing, or even when your birthday comes. I've committed myself to a financial goal. My birthday is on the way. You don't think I've considered the possibility that I'm probably not going to be able to do what I'm used to doing for my birthday? And I love birthdays. I'm obsessed with myself. So I go all out for birthdays. I'm traveling, I'm spending money, I'm doing X, Y, Z. But if the intention that I set for this month don't align with that and it's colliding, then no. We're focused, right? So if you set a goal to like, let's lose this weight, then I'm gonna need you to stick to it by any means necessary. This year is all about change, and change doesn't happen overnight. But change is the most, and this almost is like the quote of the day, but the change is the most constant, most permanent thing that we ever will experience in this lifetime. So if you're not changing and you're not evolving and you're not transforming your mind, body, or spirit on all three, then you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting the time of people that you're experiencing on this timeline, and you are honestly disrespecting the creator. You're disrespecting God at this point, because you're saying, I'm gonna stay the same. Like, that is crazy. Everything's moved, where it's going backward, forward, side to side, up, down, left, right, and you like, I'm gonna just stand in the midst of it. I know, like, this year can be the year that you say, hey, I can do it. And that simple mind change will transform your life. That's all I need you to say. Say, I can do it. And that will change. That will be your pivotal moment. That'll be the moment that you pivot. And you'll refer to it like, Jesus, wow, this is the moment that I decided to change my life. A lot of y'all are still in situations because y'all don't want to get out of them. People are constantly complaining about their circumstances. Their circumstances ain't ideal. Okay, yeah. A lot of our circumstances aren't ideal. But if your circumstance ideal, the first thing I'm going to ask you is what you going to do about it. If you somebody like, oh, I can't do it, my heart this way, all these excuses, they are monuments of nothing, bridges to nowhere. All I see is that you want to stay the same. There is nothing, honestly, no mountain like greater than you. We be our biggest downfall, our biggest competitors, our biggest critics. We ain't moving because we don't want to. The truth is, if more people took accountability for what they did and where they at in this lifetime, society and humanity would be at a greater space, in a greater place. Children would be getting brought up better. People don't like taking accountability for where they at. It's always somebody to blame. And while two things can be true, you can 100% say, I feel this way about whatever situation, this person hurt me, X, Y, and Z, and say all of this stuff did matter. But what you gonna do about it? Y'all better stop acting like supporting characters in your life. It's yours. I especially enjoy like happy people. I consider myself a happy person now. And some of y'all need to choose to change your attitude this year. Y'all walk around here upset, mad at the world, like mean mugging every single body that you pass for what? Because you got internal problems and demons that you don't want to fight. So you're projecting anger and hate instead of actually maybe just looking within and realizing that you're afraid. Nobody want to be fearful, right? Everybody's so strong. Right. Maybe this year, for some of us, it's time for us to actually attempt to win that battle inside of our head. Maybe for some of us, it's time for us to actually slay those demons that's steadily bringing us back into depression. If you somebody that deals with seasonal depression, and I was somebody that used to deal with this, that means your season isn't changing. We are meant to grow. We are meant to evolve, reshape our minds and bodies. The reason why you get depressed every season is because this season doesn't change for you. You're literally going against the fabric of your being. So yeah, your body is responding. Your nervous system is responding to you, not moving, being afraid to slay those demons. 2026, you got a job to do. And it doesn't matter who's not around. It doesn't matter who's supportive. It doesn't matter who's ignoring you or listening. This 2026, make it all about you. If you want a single season, take it. If you want to get in the best shape of your life, take it. If you want to be in your villain era, because it's going to do some type of healing for you, and I'm going to do this, then do it. But stand by every decision that you make because you were intentional about the decision, right? I think there's growth from any season. That's the thing about life. You can do whatever you want, but don't be one of these people walking around saying, I don't know why I did that. It's so dumb. I don't know why I did that. That just ain't me. No, it is you. Because you don't think that often. That's all, like, your incompetence and your ignorance is showing, right? But this year can be beautiful. This year can be great. It's all about how you approach it. This year is an opportunity. Today is January 3rd. It's an opportunity for you to set your intentions for this year. To grow, to manifest, to blossom. You have to leave old habits behind, especially when it's time to grow. And I think that's the hard part about growth. And I'm gonna share something with y'all. Like, the hard part about growing isn't the hardest part about growing isn't the actual growing process. Like, it's not that I'm becoming better and becoming smarter and becoming wiser. Like, everybody want to get that. But why people don't do it is because it hurt to unbecome, right? In order for me to become this smart being, this intelligent woman, I have to let go of my old self. I have to detach from that person that don't read, that person that don't take the time to really brainstorm and critically think, or even just meditate on what their beliefs are, right? I have to detach from that version of myself. And that detachment process is the part that hurts. Because you're literally going against the grain and you're pulling yourself away from something, right? That is what's difficult. And that's what most people don't do. Yes, every single body that I've encountered say, oh, you like to grow? They're gonna say, yeah. You becoming wiser? Yeah, it's always a yeah. Okay, tell me about the detachment process you did. And the crowd goes silent. Right? Tell me about that rooted attachment that you had that you really had to do some shadow work for. Crickets. That's the part that's difficult. Everybody want to be great. Everybody wants to become their highest self. But the part that's difficult is detaching from what's known. We are super, and I don't know if it's embedded in the human spirit or it was taught, but humans are super fearful of the unknown. Anything in history that we did not know about and we encountered, we responded with fear. We responded in fear. And in some cases, we eliminated a threat that wasn't even so, that we just didn't know who it was or what it was or what they stood for or what they were capable of. Somehow we're fearful of things that we don't know. Think about going down a path that you don't really know about. Your heart probably start racing. You probably start thinking like, what if this person jump out? What if somebody at the end of the corner? Your brain start giving you all these what ifs. So fear is somewhere dwindling in our bloodstream, right? And we're getting anxious. We're feeling all these feelings because we don't know what's on the other end. Because what if what's on the other end changes us? What if I change, right? And I don't really know what to do. And some people would say that's just comfort. That's just comfort. You just in your comfort zone. And like comfort means safety, right? And if you think about the necessity of human beings, we gotta feel safe. And all the strides we've made, we couldn't have done that in survival mode. We have to feel safe. So yes, we're wired almost to cling to safety, to cling to comfort. And on the opposite end of that podium, I guess they teach us to fear what's uncertain, to fear what's unknown. And because of that, a lot of us don't detach from our old ways and grow. Because of that, a lot of us don't even second guess the belief systems that we were raised on, the morals that we have. We don't question how our society is run because, this is comfortable. This is what we know. This is safe. If I challenge this system, who knows what'll happen? And that who knows sparks fear instead of creativity or instead of innovation, instead of possibility. And maybe instead of being fearful of what may come this year, if you shake some things up, if you rattle the cage, maybe just rattle it. See what happens. See if any fruit fall. See if any skeletons come out the closet. Because what's fun about tradition? What's exciting about the ordinary, and what's spontaneous about what's already expected? This year, my intention is to take a little more ownership over my life, to practice my free will even further than I've been practicing it, to continue to grow intellectually, and to live my life without regret. You don't want to be a person that say, I should have done that. I should have done that. I've always been a person that, I'm going to ask for forgiveness and not permission. Because when it comes to exercising free will and being your own person, if you're asking for somebody to approve what you're doing, you're not going to ever do what you want. 2026 should be about you, if it hasn't been that way already. 2026 is an opportunity for you to really, really set intention for who you want to become. 2 years, COVID doesn't seem so far away no more. I mean, COVID seems very far away. But if you think about it, that mess was roughly, it hit 2020, went away around 2020, end of 21 type of thing. And it carried on to 22. So we're just going to give a rusty estimate of 3.5 years. That don't seem too long ago. But y'all want to know who emerged out of that? Billionaires. That wasn't billionaires before then. They planted then. 3 years later, billionaires. Millionaires emerging. These entrepreneurs coming out the woodworks because they set that intention in 2020. 3 years sound like a lot, or 12 months right now that sounds like a lot, until it isn't. Until it's history. I'm 27, damn near, and in 3 years, a girl gonna be in her prime. But I bet you this podcast be a different space, a significantly different space than it is right now. Because I'm setting intention for it. I'm planting right now. Y'all wasting time that you're not gonna get back. We ain't borrowing this. This is it, y'all. Do your best. Quote of the day. Before I get into the quote of the day, I do want to acknowledge one. I had a commenter. Super, super happy that you commented. But for anybody that is going to comment on these things, on these podcasts, do your best. This is for conversation. I do not mind. I will not bash you or try to I want this to be a community. If you don't understand it or you're trying to understand it, or if you're offended and you want to say it, say it. I want this to grow bigger than a podcast. So don't be shy. Don't run away from me. We're down to the quote of the day. And the quote of the day is, I'm going to just reiterate it. Change is permanent. It's the only constant that we have in this lifetime. Sit with that. That's the only permanent. Everything changes. We're meant to grow. We're meant to evolve. Everything changes. You should not be staying the same. We're not biologically wired to do it. We're not spiritually inclined to stay the same. Seasons, months, years, everything that's in our face changed. And we change with it, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Mentally, you may stay in the mind of an adolescent, but as your body grow old and you cease to exist, you changed. Let this just be your sign and your gentle reminder to go after things that you want for this year. Time isn't promised. And as relative as it is, we are limited and bound by the timeline that God gave us. Do your best. But thank you for watching. Thank you. I'm fresh off of work, guys, so I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching the podcast. See you next week.